this is exciting. This is satisfying. Camo! Okay, I've got at least one person here. I'm gonna start. I got this $30 game for free because I have PlayStation Plus. No, it's not. I've seen people play it, but I haven't played it. $9.36. And wait for it to swap to 37. It's been going good. It snowed yesterday. For the first time in years, Georgia got a good snow. It's been 6 years since Georgia had a good snow. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that hurts my... Oh. Everything is low. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna take the... It's Ultra Deluxe too. I've seen Markiplier play it. I saw him play the original and build Ultra Deluxe.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Shh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427.
No, I skipped it! Hold on, I'm gonna take the chat off the screen. No, I'm not. Alright, I'm gonna put the controller down and press nothing. The end is loading. Hold on, I got it. I skipped it. Yes, okay.
This is
I'm
the
not pressing
story
anything.
of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I'm in control now. What if I don't leave? Can I just sit back down? Nope, this chair isn't real.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What did I just do? Why, sir, where's the microwave? Nice.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Nah. Nice. I feel like I'm just gliding. Like, whee!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is beautiful.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
No, I'm gonna move around.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, I missed what he was gonna say.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It was a long time ago when I watched him play this, so. Whee!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Hello.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Good.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes, very worth it.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Dang, dude!
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
My god, it is actually clicking the seconds. It's actually clicking the seconds! The time is correct! I think. No, it's not.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
You can't trick me.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I don't believe you. Oh, what happened?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
She's not
real. If you
real.
can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No, she's not real. Stay out of the light. She's not real. Your voice actor? Stay out of the light. The light is evil. Just stand here for the next 3 minutes to see if something happens. I'm gonna watch YouTube while I wait. Hi, Jason! We're gonna wait here for the next 2.5 minutes to see if something happens. She's not real! Oh. Okay, good. She's not real! Where's my Switch? There, I'm gonna go grab my Switch. I have to take my headphones off to reach it. I love games like this. So much. Actually, maybe.
As Stanley
Oh
picked
my
up the
God!
phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but
I
with
unplugged
hope.
it.
Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the
Thanks,
phone?
Camo.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Thanks, Camo.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
No, no.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well,
Yes.
I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
No.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30 already? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack. The hell?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Nope. I'm gonna stand in here. I appreciate the politeness, but I'm gonna stay here. It's in my nature. Pachirisu, oink, love me. Magikarp? Ooh, if I could find a shiny Magikarp, that'd be cool. Should I? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna. Don't worry, I'll go through the game again and I'll listen. I promise. After I don't listen. What even is this company about anyhow?
Choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, that's trippy. All right.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
I feel
it's
bad.
worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, don't!
I have to.
No! 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 How many endings are there? What is happening?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm
What,
sorry.
did you think that would be funny?
Yes,
You just
I
had
thought
to
it would be
see.
funny.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I didn't
He
listen.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I'm sorry.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of
I'm
you?
sorry.
You're a child. Oh, my story.
I'm so sorry.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
I don't know if I believe him, though.
is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I have to.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Yeah, I have to. I've already
Behave
started.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting
I have
the
to.
story
I've already
first.
started.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
How
All
many
right.
main endings are there?
When
Okay, I'll
Stanley
do
came
one
to a set
ending
of
this
2
time,
open
and then I'll
doors,
do another
he
stream
entered the
tomorrow, and
door
I'll
on
do the
his
other ending.
left.
I'll do one ending per stream.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
many
means
times do I have to
choosing
do this?
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I tried.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
how many
responsibly
times do I have to
and
do
always
this?
putting the story first.
Camo?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can you look it up, please? I don't want to waste my time doing this.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Don't give me details, just tell me if I'm
Behave
wasting my
exactly
time,
as Stanley would.
please.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is insane. This is the definition of insanity. Doing the
No!
same thing over
Why
and
did you
over and
do
over
that?
again, expecting a
Quickly,
different
hurry
result.
Behave exactly
That is the
as Stanley
definition of
would.
insanity.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so that means I'm gonna go right again. Because you're lying.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I'm kidding.
Behave exactly as
I
Stanley
had to
would.
go left
That
one
means
more. I had to
choosing
go right one more
responsibly
time. Okay.
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, what? Huh? I wasn't paying attention, and I asked my controller. I pushed myself. I didn't do that on purpose. That wasn't the game doing it, but I didn't do that on purpose. I sat my controller down in a way that that I moved my character. Whoops. Ah. I'm lost. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yeah, it was years ago when I watched Markiplier play this. So I don't remember anything. Rezo! We're playing your type of game, man. I'm gonna watch this. Because it's changing. Metamorphosis! Slope to the left. What was it? What was the line?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, this is pretty. Hey, narrator, you did a good job. This is pretty. The beige pages.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again...
Where he's Bo. Where he's Bo! Where he's Bo! What do you mean by he's Bo? Both frustrated and yeah.
Again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Shark 115? Night Shark?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115! Why can't... I'm trying!
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I'm trying!
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying! Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
I
But
tried.
you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The
It's not
kind of
letting me.
respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
I
You had a choice,
do.
you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
I did go through the door on the
Stanley
right.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Oh,
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this?
ah! Okay, I'm ending the stream here. That made me sad. What do you want me to stream next? I'll stream another game. Slope to the left. Right. Where's the staffer? Where is the staffer person? Oh. I know.
Danny, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make...
No, I can't. No, I feel horrible. One ending per stream. I have to make this game last. One ending per stream. Rezo! Shut up. Tell me what to stream or I'm just not gonna stream. Here, I can... The feck? Okay, I'm gonna get me some Fallout or something. Thanks for watching.